What's up, guys? Double A14 here. Welcome to my second channel. It's Live 14, and guys, today is Thursday, and I just got back from football. Yeah, my number is 68 right here. So I'm still in football gear right now. I'm about to go take a shower because football, burning out in the field and everything like that. So today, well, okay, I'm not gonna turn the water on. I'm gonna do that after the video. All right. So today we're in my room, the new room, not the new room, but like I don't know. Okay, so you already know the title and the thumbnail of this video, guys. Today is the day all of this is gonna go away, and it looks fairly good today. I mean, like, why? I mean, why did it have to be the day where it actually looks good? I mean, if it was like why? I mean, like, it sucks. Like, your hair looks good one day, and you're like, no, I don't want to get rid of it. But I don't know. Maybe maybe like after when I get my shower, it's probably gonna be all difficult again, and then maybe I'll be like, okay, it'll be easier to let go. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, guys. So yeah. So unfortunately, I couldn't get my album cover with my blonde hair, but I don't want my album cover to be hair that's like two different colors. So I'll yeah. So I'll get my buzz cut. So. Yeah, I'll have big giant forehead, but at least I'll have a hat on. So, yeah, okay. So I will vlog that. I'll vlog me getting. All right, I'll make sure to put at the end of the vlog my new hair. So all right. So you already, and also for the other part of this video, today we're gonna be talking about the Acolyte episode 6 and 7. All right. So episode 6 starts off with The episode 5 ended with Osha and Chimere on the planet still. So Chimere took her back to his place. I don't know. She woke up and she's like, she's like in a different outfit because May literally took her place and cut her hair off and everything. So well, not cut her hair off, but she like trimmed it to make it look like Osha. Yeah. So she wakes up and gets out of the cave or the cave thing, and then it said unknown planet, and it looks like Octu, but I guess it's not Octu. I don't know, but apparently I watched in a video that there was a planet in like Darth Tenebrow's novel. I don't know what it was, but it said that the planet was so eerily beautiful. It was beautiful, but it was like lifeless. It looked like nothingness, or I don't know what he said exactly, but the description of what it said in the novel is exactly the way this planet was. Like, it's completely like colorless or that kind of thing. Yeah. So. And then Osha finds Chimere, and then she follows him, and there's some weird tension between them as she literally spies on him when he skinny dips in like the freaking pool thing. I don't know. That's one thing we've never seen in Star Wars before. And then it's just weird, man. It's weird. And then we get back to the ship when May and Soul, or who Soul thinks is Osha, he like reports in, and then he says, "Yo, we got ambushed. Everyone's dead." And then Soul goes down, and he's like mad. He's like, no. He's like, he feels so guilty, man. And like, he knows eventually he's got to tell Osha what happened. And that's what we saw in this week's episode 7. So we'll get to that later. So he's upset. Then he goes into court. He goes and tells the chorus. He tells them that they were like ambushed. That's all he said. He didn't say anything about the Sith or anything like that. Because, well, that wouldn't be the right time. Then the guy, he goes to Master Vernestra Rowe, who's, like, speaking with, like, a senator. I'm not sure. And then he goes, like, Master Rowe, we got a problem. Soul contacts us, everyone's dead. And Vernestra's like, okay, I gotta deal with this personally. So that's when she goes down. And then she and then that one Jedi who told her, and then another two Jedi, they go down to Kofar. And, yeah, but I forgot how the whole process of episode 6 is again. I'm just gonna tell you what I remember. And then, yeah, but then there's some whole thing between Chimere and Osha. Chimere's like, eat up, or you can swim to the ship, or you can just wait till the tide goes out, something like that. And then Osha begins to leave, and Chimere's like, you forgot something, you gotta kill me, or aren't you gonna kill me? Osha's like, nah, I'm not gonna kill you, Jedi don't kill the Anar. Then Chimere's like, he tries to like provoke her or something like that, or says like, why aren't you a Jedi? And Osha's like, I failed. And then like grabs a lightsaber, puts it up to his neck. But she like stops and everything. You don't even care. I mean, like, I feel like Chimere is trying to like turn Osha to the dark side. I'm not sure. And also, we learned this episode that when they're walking back from the pool thing, Chimere tells Osha that he was once a Jedi. And when he's skin dipping in the pool, we see like a scar on his back, and he says from his Jedi master. And And of course, what other weapon would a Jedi Master use except for a lightsaber? But the scar we see, it looked like the scar like a whip. Like it wasn't like a straight line or like a stab or anything like that. But it was like a no, it wasn't like a slash. Or like it was like curvy and stuff. Like that's what it looked like. And back on Kofar, we we see Vernestra. They find the bodies. They see Jackie. They see Yord. They see everybody else. They see the Plo Koon guy. The Plo Koon. I will always refer to that one. Yeah, no, it's a Keldor female Jedi. I forgot what her name was, but I'll always refer to her as Plo Koon. Yeah. So yeah, and Jackie's eyes are like open because she's like dead. Okay, they're dead, and yeah. So we know that they're not still alive. Thank God they're not alive. Okay, that sounds rude, but it's Star Wars. I got stabbed by lightsabers. Yord got his freaking neck snapped. Okay, what's gonna happen to his Padawan from episode 1? You get a Padawan in episode 1. What's gonna happen to her, man? What's gonna happen to her? Oh my God. Maybe she got assigned to a new Jedi. I don't know. Maybe she should have went with a different Jedi Knight, because now we have that. I feel like people just forgot about her. Okay. Yeah, so, and then Vernestra, they're like, this one guy's like, what happened here? Vernestra's like, I don't know, what do you think? And then he says like, this one guy is very powerful, killed them all. And then the freaking cicada giant thing flies down, and Vernestra pulls out her lightsaber, and then boom, lightsaber whip. First seen in live action, it is amazing. Like, I love it. That was nice. And then the one guy was like, ooh. And then he's like, it's gotta be Master Soul, because Master Soul is the only one powerful enough can do this. Vernestra's like, that's quite an accusation, man. And then he's like, who else could do this besides Soul? Who else is powerful enough? And Vernestra says something to tip the scales. I remember. I think I rewatched a few episodes, and that was mentioned before. Don't know who, either Chimera, I don't know. It was mentioned before in the show, and seeing Vernestra mention it. If Chimera was a Jedi, a lot of people online are also sure that Vernestra Rwoh was Chimera's master. Then she's hiding something. And maybe that's the reason why she didn't want to like inform the council, because Kiadi Mundi was like, we should tell the Jedi Council because we have no idea what's going on. Vernestra's like, no, because because when she sees these people, and then when the one Jedi is like, who else could have done this? Vernestra's like, when she sees these Jedi and then all of them dead on the floor, she's like, she knows who did it. She knows who did it. I feel like that when she sees it, she's like, the way she feels about this whole thing, she's like, something to this. Like, I feel like she sees these bodies and then she knows who did it. I have a pretty good feeling that Vernestra has a very significant role in all this. Like, extremely. I think she knows something. But one thing I do know for certain is that I don't know. Okay, we know Soul has to die by the end of the show. Maybe in the next episode, episode 8. Or who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe he gets amnesia or something. I don't know. We know he has to go, but Vernestra doesn't really have to go because she's hiding something, and she's not gonna tell the council. Maybe we might see the council at the end of the show, like going like, what happened? And they're like, oh damn. I don't know, but and then Soul is like they're like trying to like fix the ship or something like that. And, no, this happened, before they arrived on, Kofar, before Vernestra arrived on Kofar. We know Basil, the little the comedy, that one comedy character, like the sniffing guy, where it's like, there's just, like, comedic, there's, like, this one comedic character, kind of like Jar Jar Binks, but not as, Chris Dumb. He's, like, he knows it's May. And I think I don't know, but May is like contacting the people when the comms are fixed. May is like, yo, it's me. Before she can get out, Soul, he freaking, I don't know, she freaking blasts her with the little knocking out gun. Forget the stunner. Why did I forget that? I'm so dumb. I don't know whether if he just knew all along he was playing dumb or if Basil snitched. I'm not sure. It was probably Basil. And then she wakes up, like, tied to this thing, and then Soul's like, yo, it's been 16 years, I was thinking what to say to you, and now you're gonna listen. And, then there's this whole thing, like, after when, Osha puts the lightsaber to Chimera. Chimera's like fixing his helmet, says cortosis. Like, you put it on, it closes your mind to everything. Hanny gets lightsabers. He like tried on Osha. She's like, hell no, I don't can trust you. But she knows deep down that she wants to. And at the end of this episode, that's exactly what happens. She goes to the helmet, curiosity gets the better of her, and puts it on. Man. And then it closes out. And the next episode, episode 7, it's a flashback episode. And dear God, like, why couldn't they put this in episode 3? Like, this could have been one big episode. Like, why didn't they just do that? Like, it was almost as bad as episode 3, but not as bad. The one thing I hated about episode 3 was the fact that they trashed Anakin Skywalker. That's one thing. And this episode didn't really, like, it said that, okay, no, it's like, it just shows, like, episode 3 was, like, the point of view of Osha. This is, like, episode 3 was, like, was Osha's point of view of what happened. Episode 7 shows what really happened. So, Soul, like, the whole thing of, like, Soul saw everything. Like, when, like, at the beginning of the episode, when Mother Coral came and got the girls, brought them back to the fortress, Soul saw everything. He reported back, and they were like, yo, what do we do? And then Torben, turns out he doesn't like being here. He wants to leave. He wants to go to Coruscant. He doesn't like being on Brendok. And then when the Jedi go to the fortress to like confront what's going on, we see what's going on in Torben's mind. Mother Anastasia is like talking to him, like taunting him, going like, you know you want to leave, I can get you. Like that kind of stuff. And then we see him like, he succumbs to it and he falls down to the ground or whatever. But Mother Anastasia like releases him or whatever. And the Jedi go back and they say, please bring the twins to test them. That's what they do. And we see like, we saw Osha being tested. We see May being tested as well. And then it turns out with Osha, when she was being tested, she was like, Soul, like, he said, correct. And he knows that she got it wrong and gets Osha to slip up. But May, she just goes too fast. And then when she, like, says, like, the wrong answer, and Dara's like, the image didn't even pop up yet, bro. Come on. And then they, like, question her about the Ascension and, you know, the power of one and stuff, all of that. And, yeah. And then eventually they, like, go back. The Jedi are, like, testing the midichlorians or whatever. And they're on Brendok because they're looking for, like, they thought Brendok was lifeless, and now they see it's full of life, and they're like, only, like, I don't know, incursion with the Force could have caused that. And they're saying, when they're going through the midichlorians of May and Osha, they say that, Torben, he says, it's very high. If I was about to say how many midichlorians, I was waiting for him to say how many midichlorians. If he said over 20,000, I would have been mad. Because it would have completely trashed Anakin Skywalker. It would have made him an ordinary nobody. Or maybe this explains why they treated Anakin like a nobody. I don't know. But they're like, nah, ain't nothing special. We've seen this shit before. But no. So, and then they're testing and then Torben, he says that there's something, I forgot what he said, but he said that something was an exact match, and not even twins would have an exact, it would be different. But he said there's an exact match. Now, either it could be because of a Force diet or not, I don't know. Well, Rey and Ben Solo they never got tested for midichlorians, but maybe if they did, maybe we would have seen the same thing with them, I don't know, but the same, maybe this would have been a sign of a Force dyad. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure May and Osha have a Force dyad. It's the only thing that makes sense. Like, yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, then, we see in episode 3 when Osha, like, goes like, Mama, I don't want to be here, I want to be a Jedi. May is pissed. And then she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then Mother Coral brings her away. And we see what happens. Mother Coral's like, come on, get angry, girl. Go, smash things, be mad, go get Osha. Like, she's, like, literally provoking her. Like, what the Mother Coral? And the Jedi come back. They come back. Like, they didn't come back because of the fire. They just, like, came back because Soul thinks something's wrong. And Indara's like, bro, come on, man. Like, you don't need to do this. You're putting your own wants over what Osha really wants, which it kind of explains why Indara was, like, in favor of Osha leaving the Order, because that's what they said in episode 1. So, yeah, they go back. They go back to the fortress, and Anastasia is like, bro, you should not have come back. And then, I don't know, Mother Coral's like, bro, you better stop, or whatever. And then Torben and Anastasia, they're about to like fight or something like that. And then Mother Anastasia's like, no! And then she like turns into some like mist thing. I don't know. She like turns like some black cloud. And Soul, he doesn't know what's going on, so he pulls out his lightsaber and boom, stabs her. Soul killed Anastasia. That's what he was hiding. I mean, that's what he was hiding. He killed Osha's mother. And then she was like, I was going to let her go. And then she like falls dead. And May saw the whole fucking thing. She saw everything. She saw Soul kill her mother. Which, that's probably, I don't even know. But Osha was like, no. And then Coral's like, oh, May, get out of here. And then Coral like fights Soul or whatever. And then she's like, find me! Because, they're like dodging. It's not like Luke Skywalker Jedi shit. So Mother Coral turns into some black misty cloud thing. And then she disappears. And Torben's like, oh my god, no, I feel it again. And then Coral's like, no, it ain't you. And then it's Kelnaka. Kelnaka is there. He's possessed. And then we see the witch is like, they're like doing some ritual shit, controlling Kelnaka. He's fighting Soul and Torben. And then we see Torben get his scars from Kelnaka. And then Soul's like fighting or whatever. And then Indara comes in. She gets on Kelnaka and then puts her hand on his mind. And then she's like, I don't know, using the force or some shit. We can see Soul behind grabbing at his neck. I don't know. And then the witches are like struggling. And then they stop. And then they like die, I guess. I don't know. I was like, did Indara just kill them? I don't know. And then, yeah. And then Kelnaka gets out of his possession. And then I guess Indara, I guess Soul just like gets the twins because Indara told him to. And then he goes. He's like using the force to like hold both sides of the bridge because they're both on the bridge or whatever. And yeah. Oh, and also we see that May, she didn't mean to start the fire. She was holding the thing. She caught the book on fire and then she like dropped it. She was like trying to like put it out. But it just spread, and then she was like, no, Mama. And then like, she runs out, and then she sees her mom get killed. So, yeah. Yeah, and here's, then when Soul, then they're like, when they're both on the bridge, and then Osha's like, Mary, where's Mom? And then she says, Mom's dead. And then Osha's like, what have you done? And then Mary's like, what have you done? And I'm guessing, because May didn't because we see, May didn't mean to do anything, but she did. And then Soul, using the force to, hold both bridges, but he's not strong enough. And here's the crazy thing. He lets May go. She falls. And then then Osha, would fall too later, but then Soul would, catch her. And, I don't know why I couldn't just, drop the bridges and then carry them both. I don't know. It's crazy, man. And they both go on the ship, and then Indara's pissed. She's like, bro, and then, I don't know. She says something okay, well, I think before this, Indara says, no, they can't be trained. The council said, no, they're too old. Same shit with Anakin Skywalker. So, no treatment, because they've seen this shit before. But, Indara's like, you gotta tell them what happened or some shit. But they don't go to the council about what happened. And then Soul just tells Osha May started a fire. And that's where the episode ends. I was expecting when they revealed what happened on Brendok, it would take place in both eras. Soul would be explaining the whole thing. But nah, just another flashback video. If they were gonna do that, why didn't they just tell everyone? Why couldn't they just make one big episode? Book of Boba Fett is 7 episodes. This show, along with, I don't know, Kenobi is 6 episodes. I don't know. That could be made into a movie. And some guy did. Some guy did that. But nah, it's crazy, man. And here's the thing. No. Here's the crazy thing. We see, the witches are dead. They're, falling on the floor. And then that's when Soul, Osha sees her mom dead. She sees the other witches dead. But here's one thing. We don't see Mother Coral. She just turned into, some ghost smoke thing. And she just disappeared. I don't know if her, spirit is gone or something like that. But she's gone. Mother Coral is gone. Her body is not to be found. So maybe she has... People thought Mother Anastasia was the Sith Master, but maybe Mother Coral has... She may not be the masked stranger guy, but maybe she has a role in this. I don't know. I mean, I literally just read an article, last night about how Mother Coral could be involved. I don't know, but it's weird. So I'm guessing episode 8 will start off with, Osha with the helmet. Maybe... If Osha put on the helmet, and maybe she's going to turn to the dark side, maybe she's the Acolyte, And like maybe that's why she was like given like the main, like I thought this whole thing was gonna be about May, but I think Osha got more screen time. So maybe Osha is the acolyte, and May and Soul are gonna go bye bye, and Vernestra is just gonna cover this up. She's like, I didn't see anything, I didn't see anything, or maybe she thinks that Chimera and maybe she thinks that everyone's gonna die, then she's gonna be like, no, I need to tell anybody. This is my deal now. I have no idea. But one thing's for certain, if this guy is a Sith, then well, he said he said that. Well, in one thing, in episode 5, we hear the Kylo Ren theme playing, and Leslie Headland said, "You'll know in time." And I'm like, "What the no?" I mean, like maybe this guy is a Ren. Who knows? We don't know yet. We'll find out in episode 8. I'll do a video about that. This video is 20 minutes long. My God. So, okay, I'm just going to shut up now, so I will end off the vlog. I will see you guys when I'm getting my haircuts, but now I need to get a shower, so, alright, that was the Acolyte episode 6 and 7, so, yep, this series is like, what the hell so far, so, right, I'll see you guys when I'm in the car.